If you've been trying to buy a home on the Mississippi Gulf Coast and kept hearing your credit score wasn't high enough, you need to hear what Washington just announced. This is the biggest change to how credit gets measured in decades, and it could put you in a new home sooner than you thought possible. This announcement is significant, so I'm going to break down what it actually means, not just for buyers, but also for sellers. So here's the headline and what happened. The Federal Housing Finance Agency and HUD announced that Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and FHA will now accept two modern credit scoring models, Vantage 4.0 and FICO 10T. Fannie and Freddie are live effective immediately. FHA is in the pipeline. That's the headline. So what's the so what? Well, the so what is that the old system had a blind spot. If you paid your rent on time every month for 10 years, that history did not count towards your credit score. If you paid your power bill, your water bill, your internet bill on time for years, none of it factored in. Think about that. The two most important monthly payments most renters make, rent and utilities, were invisible to the credit system. And yet those are two of the most predictive signals in the world that you are good for a mortgage. That just changed. Under the new scoring models, rental history and utility payments are now part of the credit score. If you've been paying your rent on time, you're finally going to get credit for it. So who does that help the most? This is a real opening for a few specific buyers, like first-time home buyers. If you're in your 20s, 30s, or even older, a responsible renter, but you've never had a car loan or a stack of credit cards, your old FICO score probably did not reflect how reliable you actually are. That changes. Second, credit challenge buyers. Maybe you hit a rough spot a few years ago, a medical bill that went to collections, a missed payment during a job change. If you've been paying your rent and utilities on time, that history can help offset that older stuff. And military buyers. Vantage Score has been approved for VA loans since 2024, but lender adoption has been slow. This announcement should push that forward. Let me be crystal clear on one thing, because both the FHFA director and the HUD secretary were emphatic about it. This does not lower the bar. You still have to be creditworthy and trustworthy. What this does is give credit where credit is already due. It counts the payments you're already making. So what does that mean for home buyers? For a lot of buyers, this could shake out three ways. One, you qualify when you didn't before, because your score comes up once rent is counted. Two, you get a better rate. Higher scores mean lower rates. And over a 30-year period, that's real money back in your pocket. Three, the cost of your credit score itself just dropped. There's a pricing war happening right now between Vantage Score and FICO, and that savings flows through to you at closing. And sellers, listen up. Here's your angle. If you're thinking about selling a home on the coast, the short version for this is a bigger pool of qualified buyers is good news. More buyers able to get a mortgage means more competition for your home, and that supports pricing. This is a tailwind for sellers, not just for buyers. Here's what to do. If you've been sitting on the sidelines because you thought your credit wasn't there yet, let's talk. I have trusted local lenders who can pull both the old and new credit models and show you exactly where you stand under the new rules. Give me a call today and let's get the ball rolling. I'm Brian David. I'm broker owner of Better Homes and Gardens Expect Realty. If you or anyone you know is in the market to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, give us a call. Please like and subscribe, and hey, really appreciate you watching.